All right, so good early rising. Pisces, this is Pretty Coach Oracles here, Jude Night and Shikun. And guys, I'm coming to do y'all's general love reading. It's very early in the morning, and I think that after you guys, I'm probably gonna try to go back to sleep. It's about 4 a.m. here. I woke up around late 12 and couldn't go back to sleep, and I feel like Spirit was like, go ahead and crank out some readings for the signs. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna hop into y'all's reading because y'all got a lot of energy right now. So let's hop right into it. So the overall energy for the bottom of the deck, for the main deck of the foundational card, you did get one card. I didn't ask Spirit for nothing else. I have been rolling with Spirit today. Okay. I do want these to be probably under 15 minutes, so I ain't tripping. But the overall energy is the Five of Cups for Pisces. Understand that this Pisces can be anywhere in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, and in any of the planets. Okay? This is going to resonate with you somehow. But anyways, Pisces, this could be your energy or this could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. But this is the Five of Cups. This is some regret. This is depression. Somebody could be doing a lot of heavy drinking at this time. Somebody could be like really, really hurt. Really, really hurt. And like I said, regretful. Like, damn, what the fuck did I just do? And if it's not like a damn, what the fuck did I just do? It's like, damn, I didn't want it to go that way. I was hoping for a different outcome. And now I'm sad. Now I'm sad because it didn't go the way that I was hoping that it would. Right underneath that is the Nine of Swords energy. So I really feel like somebody didn't want this to end this way. They didn't want this to have to go this way, but I do think that intuitively they could have perceived it with the full moon at the back like that. Somebody could have perceived that it was going to happen that way. Okay. But anyway, the main card that came out of this deck is the Two of Pentacles. And immediately I got the vibe that somebody was trying to juggle just too many different things. And yes, it's for the purpose of money. I know that the Two of Pentacles can mean other things, but that was the vibe I got for this, and I'm going directly with the messages I'm getting because that helps me to go faster. So somebody was juggling, multitasking, and they weren't really paying attention to the connection. They weren't paying attention to the relationship, or the relationship itself was somewhere in between these coins. Okay? So I did ask Spirit to help me to clarify. The overall energy of the clarifying card for this Pisces, or for you guys, Pisces, is the Nine of Wands. And for me, the Nine of Wands has come up 2 times in 2 other readings. That was Aries and Leo. So I would not be surprised if you are an Aries with Pisces in your chart, or Leo with Pisces in your chart, or if you're a Pisces who could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. Okay? But that's neither here nor there. With the Nine of Wands energy, that's usually some agitation. That's messages of agitation. That is, and when I say agitation, it's like you're getting messages that you don't necessarily want to hear. Okay? That could have been word fights. That could have been arguments. That could have been discussions that you guys were having and it rubbed you the wrong way. Or ideas that the person that you're connected to have that rub you the wrong way. And as a direct result of that, you guys feel maybe this isn't going to work and maybe we should break up. That's one understanding. The other understanding that I have of the Nine of Wands is that, okay, we break up, but we really have a thing for each other. We got a lot of chemistry. We love one another. We find each other to be extremely attractive and provocative, I heard. But it just be seeming like we can't win for losing. But we want to try this again. How about we give it one last shot? That's what I get from the Nine of Wands energy too. Underneath this card, we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Four of Swords in reverse for me is a person who has taken time to themselves to try to get their thoughts together, to try to get their mind right. Um, And even if they couldn't get literally physically to themselves, they were in their brain. And they were flipping this thing upside down, around and around, and they were trying to figure out like how is this gonna work. And anyways, long story short, um, that's what's underneath the Nine of Wands energy. So with that being in reverse, I feel like they could be coming out of that energy. They could have figured it out, or they could have felt like, okay, I did everything that I could do, in this situation. Moving forward, that was the overall energy of the clarifying cards. The actual clarifying cards, the first ones that came out, is the Four of Wands. This is my 1111 card, so this can definitely be a 144,000 twin flame or soulmate connection here. But this is definitely about commitment. This is about establishing a commitment, establishing a firm foundation for a commitment. And I think that ultimately this could be what was on somebody's brain in this connection. Like, y'all wanted to build something. You wanted to build something firm, something stable. Again, a lot of fire energy here with these wands cards. So, Pisces, I would not be surprised, like I said, if you got fire in your chart or if you're dealing with a fire sign or two or three. Moving on. Four of Wands is about creating a life together, a home together, possibly having children, getting a house, putting your monies together. It's about peace. It's about, safety, security, both existentially and, emotionally and spiritually speaking. That's that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. Four of Wands is also my wedding card or celebration card. So again, this could definitely have something to do with a committed union or at least or a marriage, okay? Next, the next card that came out was the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody had made a decision. Somebody made a decision possibly between two people, okay? Between two people. But it could be something that they still feel like, okay, here we go. So when it comes to actual action, somebody has made a choice. In their head, though, they probably didn't want to have to make that choice, or they probably didn't feel like they didn't feel like they had maybe all the information that they needed to properly make that choice. They probably didn't even want to choose at all, and that definitely sounds like doggone me Piscean energy. You didn't want to have to make this choice. And so now you're still in your head about it. Even though you made it, you know what I'm saying, as far as taking action, like something has happened. There's been a choice that's been made and communicated. But in your head, you didn't want to have to make that choice. And I really don't think that you really fully made it mentally. You're still in indecision. I feel like deception took place somehow. Some form of deception is happening here. And the deception really could be that you made a whole choice. The deception could have been that when you said what you said to the person that you didn't choose and was like, maybe we need to go our separate ways and maybe you can come back when you get your shit together. Or maybe in the future, if we both agree that we want to be together, maybe we can try something later. That happened. But maybe somebody was being deceptive. Possibly you, Pisces. You were being deceptive, or the other person was being deceptive, or somebody in this connection was being deceptive here, okay? Also, I feel like somebody is plotting and scheming and planning, and they're walking off with somebody else's stuff. I'm looking at these cards, and with the Two of Swords here, and on the Seven of Swords card, there's somebody has taken the Five Swords. Five Swords deal with conflict. There could have been a lot of conflict in this connection again, and again that makes sense, especially with all these damn wands and fiery energy here. That could be destructive. It can be passionate, but it can and warm, but it can also be destructive. So with these five swords deal with manipulation, mind control. Somebody playing mind games and strategically doing so. So somebody in this connection has been doing that, whether it's to you, Pisces, or whether you have been doing that to someone else. And these mind games, either that you playing or that somebody else has played on you and you playing, or both of y'all could have been playing it together, that's still what's got you in this indecision. That's where these two swords are coming from. You're indecisive. Ooh, I just heard it. Pisces, you're indecisive because you playing around. You playing. You playing like you was, ooh, you was playing like you meant what you said. You was playing like you wanted this person to go. You was playing. But then, ooh, y'all the reason why you regretful is because you were plotting and scheming on this person, whoever you said that you didn't want to be with no more, or that you didn't like, you think it's best that we break up and shit. That was a ploy to get these people to really do what you wanted them to do. That's why you got these five of swords, but you looking back at them other two swords like, is you gonna come on or is you not gonna come on? Is you gonna come on? You were hoping that would make them, say, okay. It didn't. That person decided to go ahead and leave. Move on. Take the lessons and shit that they done learned in life and go on to, go on a journey. Even if they are going to come back to you at some point in time, you really didn't want them to leave right now, but you played with their mind, trying to be manipulative, basically trying to have your way. You were thinking this through. That's Pisces energy. That's some Pisces energy. You thought that by telling them that they should go and that you guys should break up and all that it would make them really kind of straighten up and fly right and try to be like, no, okay, I want to do right, or let's try again type shit. And instead, they really leave because they believed what you said. With these swords energies here that are heavy as well, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in both charts, or at least in your chart, Pisces. But yeah, this person went ahead and left. They moved. They transitioned. They took a trip. Even though that wasn't what you really wanted. I'm nosy. I want to know a little bit more. And I got a few more minutes. So Spirit, please help us to clarify some more. What's going to happen? The High Priestess in reverse just revealed itself. I feel like something is going to be revealed. And then we've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Something is going to finally unfold totally. Hold on, let me get my notes real quick. Something is going to unfold totally as a direct result of this shit. So the person leaves. That's a person who has Cancer in their chart. Let's get the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody wasn't using their intuition too. That's another thing that this High Priestess in reverse could mean. But I really get the vibe more so that this is about the fact that some things will be revealed. Because even with the High Priestess could be like, intuitively, she knows some things, but they haven't come out yet. You know what I'm saying? With the High Priestess being in reverse, I would still see this as the High Priestess knows what she's talking about, and it's going to finally be revealed that she knew. Moving on. The High Priestess in reverse can deal with passion. It can deal with moral or physical energy for a cause or an end result. So ultimately, I feel like whoever you was playing with is a High Priestess, and that person is the one who's gonna go ahead and leave. But she's not leaving because she even really believed that you wanted her to leave, even though that could be the case. Like, that could be energy. She could feel like you truly desire for her to leave, but she could feel that this is ultimately the best decision for the both of you guys' relationship. I think this person could be feeling like, okay, he may want me to leave now, but he's going to realize when I'm gone. Or if this is for, a woman with a man, she's going to realize when I leave who I am to her or what I brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the reason why they're going to go ahead and leave, even though they probably don't really want to, because I think there's a lot of love here, you know? And when they do, the Ace of Cups shows up for somebody. The last time I got this in the reading for yesterday's energy reading. And this was about clarity, spiritually, emotionally, creatively as well. Somebody receives clarity. Somebody's third eye like wakes fully up. And I think that this person who's the high priestess in reverse, they know that already. So that's the reason why they're gonna go ahead and make that move. They're gonna be like, okay, so you didn't choose me in this situation. Could have been the third party situation. You didn't, and the third party doesn't have to be actually a person. Though I do feel like that's the case because that resonates with me. But it literally could be a job. Remember, this is somebody multitasking. This could be somebody putting in more effort with the job or with creating and establishing a business or with commerce. That's what business is. So anyway, somebody could be trying to juggle business with home life. And it may not be going the best, you know? That's a person who's got Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus in their chart. So anyways, after the Ace of Cups, we've got the Two of Cups. We've got a soulmate union here. And I feel like there's a soulmate union. Like, remember when I said I think it's a third party? I think that if it's like a real physical person that this other person chose over Pisces or over or whatever, or you chose Pisces over another person, that's because that's a soulmate connection too. But the person that you didn't choose is also a soulmate connection for you. So there are two soulmate connections, and I'm also seeing that there's going to be a betrayal for you, Pisces. And you know, the beautiful thing about this with this too, I feel like this is happening on both ends. Like the person that you had to leave alone or the person that you chose to say, I think we need to go our separate ways and maybe you can come back, whatever. That person feels hurt and betrayed. But the truth is you're also betraying yourself. But I feel like this is going to be the end result. Okay, I don't know if it really is. This could be what you feel like you about to have with this other person that you chose over the person that you allowed to leave and let go away. This could be what you think you about to get with that person. Or after you're betrayed by the person that you chose over the one that you let go, something will take place where you realize that the other person was where you could have had that Ten of Cups energy, and maybe you'll pursue them. We do get the Chariot card after that, and we get the Eight of Pentacles after that, and this is the Emperor here. So I really just, listen, I feel like ultimately, after a betrayal, you're going to realize, and that's also why that regret card is up there. All of this is about to be shown to you. All of this is about to be made super clear. And that's the reason why this woman or this male in High Priestess reverse can leave. They don't really want to leave either, but they understand somehow that this is going to work out for the good, for the both of you guys' connection. Because once they leave, you're going to wake up spiritually and emotionally, Pisces. Yep. And you're going to want to move forward with them. And if it's not that person who you thought you was going to have this Ten of Cups with, who betrays you, after that experience, you're going to be like, okay, it's cool. That's fine. I'm going to move forward anyway. And the way that you're going to move forward is you're going to throw yourself into your work. And you could get a lot of recognition for that. And to me, like I said, that is an Emperor energy. You could choose to be single for a little while, and that will have been judgment for you. All right, Pisces, I'm going to end the reading here at this time. It's looking like, Pisces, if you keep on playing, you might wind up single. I hope that's not the case for you, though. You might wind up single because you was playing around with two different people. The one you chose probably wasn't the one that you should have, and you may have known that intuitively, but you didn't listen to your intuition because you've been keeping that sleep. Like that part of you hasn't been. It's been subconscious. It's been unconscious. So yeah, you might get hurt by the person you thought you could build this 10 cups and this empire with, but you're going to choose to move forward, focus on your work, try to regain control of your life. You may be single for a while, or both parties, that other person going to be focused on their money too, with the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. And then the Judgment card. The Judgment card for me though, it's like that's going to be a wake up call for you. And again, I still feel like you're going to be single for a little while and you're going to be focusing on getting your money together and right. But I still feel like Jupiter and Pisces is going to reach out to that person that they know they should have chose. I just really do. Moving on, that has been your reading, Pisces. I pray that some of it resonated with you all. If it did not, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe one day these readings will generally, or you can always, like I said, try to book a personal reading. Not try, book a personal reading at theprettycoachoracles.com. Shalom to you guys.